Hey everyone, this is Kyle Style. This is my LEGO review of the Wolverine Mech. This is supposed to be released April 1st in Canada. I got this early at Walmart about 2 days ago, and this is my early review for it. I'm so excited about this set because we finally got Wolverine back in LEGO minifigure form. The last we saw him was 2017 in the Mighty Micros with Magneto, but I don't really count that because he's kind of goofy and kid-like. Taking a look at the mech itself, it is very impressive. I love the color scheme. I love the X-Men symbol and the X-Men belt. I love the swords that were used as claws. It's very poseable. So why don't we pop Wolverine in there and just see how well this can pose. It's pose time.
This is Wolverine hitting a full split. Very nice.
This is Wolverine doing a handstand on his claws. You have no idea how long this took to pose. This is Wolverine dabbing. The pose we have Wolverine hitting is the shink as he's unsheathing his claws. This is Wolverine blocking with his claws, maybe from a sentinel. Who am I kidding? Wolverine never blocks.
That's it for posing. What was your favorite pose? Let me know in the comments below.
Taking a closer look at Wolverine himself, I love the way this minifigure looks. I love the blue hands that they included from the comics. I love his sleeveless arms and his claws. His red X-Men band, the torso looks great. His mask looks great, and he also has an alternate face. On here we see that he's got the white band just for his eyes to poke through. And on the back, we got kind of the smug look for Wolverine. One thing I do wish that they added into this set was actually the hair for Wolverine, just so you don't have to wear his mask if you don't want to wear his mask. And I think that would have just improved this set a whole lot more. As well as for his legs. His yellow legs are pretty plain. One way that could have been improved was by adding either a blue hip socket in between to add some blue, like having the blue traditional uniform, as well as we see the stealth swimmer from the CMF minifigure series 2012, and he has kind of blue swimming trunks, and I think just adding that as well as yellow bottoms would make Wolverine look perfect in my opinion. My biggest complaints have to be the legs are plain and no hairpiece included. But if you add all that in, this is a very, very good looking Wolverine minifigure. I do love that they included Wolverine in the X-Men. We have the Multiverse of Madness coming up, and we know that Professor X or Charles Xavier is hinted at, so perhaps Wolverine and some other X-Men will be making an appearance. Most recently in the 2021 Daily Bugle, we saw Firestar, which is another mutant or X-Men figure. Who knows, LEGO Marvel might be teeing up some more LEGO X-Men, and I think that would be so great. I'm very glad that they re-released this. It was supposed to come out in January 1st of 2022, but then it was canceled due to a stability issue right in the hips here. So that's the part that they fixed. Before it wasn't very stable, and long term it just break. Overall, this is a great little set, and I think the standout figure is going to be Wolverine from the whole mech lineup with Black Panther, Iron Man, and this is a great cheap way of picking up Wolverine. I don't really know why he needs a mech. It's kind of fun having the swords, but Wolverine usually busts robots and the Sentinels up pretty easily with his adamantium claws. But I'm glad that they built it. It's kind of fun. I'd probably rate this a 7 out of 10. I think it's great that we're getting Wolverine. The mech is probably one of the best looking cheap mechs that I've seen. It's a great, easy way of picking up Wolverine for cheap, so I'd highly recommend going and picking it up. The only ways I feel they could have really improved this figure is by adding a hairpiece for Wolverine and giving him some leg print or the blue shoulder pads, which we also see in the mech.
What did you think of this Wolverine mech? Let me know in the comments below. And which X-Men LEGO do you want to see LEGO make next?